Start posting your videos. What is the best thing that happens when you become 40 plus years old? At this point, you're done pleasing anybody, you're done following rules, and you're just ready to move to your own direction. People say that life begins at 40. Do you know that life and success begin at 40 as well? Welcome. If you're new, my name is Claudine, and in this channel, I talk about motivation, and I'm here to motivate you as a 40 plus year old that it is not too late to start what you love. Even if you don't love it, you will love it along the way. In the years of 20 plus, people are chasing dreams, chasing careers, while at 40, you're settled in life. You've had a lot of experience in terms of life, in terms of careers, relationships, or even raising families. At this point, you're ready to share your world with the generations ahead or even generations to come. And today we are going to talk about reasons why it's a very good opportunity for you as a 40 plus woman or man to start your own YouTube channel, because you will never go wrong with this. Regardless of how slow it builds, it is the best decision you will ever make. Welcome everybody. So before I ramble too much, I'm going to give you a couple of reasons why starting your channel at 40 plus is the best decision for you. The first thing is life experience is a superpower. And I have some of my points here, so I'll be glancing at them just so I don't forget. Because one thing that can happen at 40 as well is that you start being forgetful. That's normal. So the first thing we're going to talk about is that life experience is superpower. As I mentioned earlier, at 40 plus, you've lived through decades, you've had life experiences, and what will be the best thing for you to share it with the world? You can start a channel like DIYs, life experiences, relationships, finance, and anything in between. Whatever you want to share based on your experience, you can go ahead and do it. Personally, I sometimes share information based on my experience as a mother and even as a healthcare professional. And this helps me help my audience on the other side of the screen. The other thing is that your audience is already on YouTube. People believe that Gen Zs are the main people that are watching YouTube videos. That's not true. Statistics show that people between 35 and 55 years old watch more YouTube than any other generation. And if they're already on YouTube, that's the best place you can tap your audience as well. You don't have to go looking for them in other places. Right here on YouTube is where you will find your audience. Number 3 is you don't have to be a tech expert. In the world of today, a lot of apps that people use for editing and uploading videos are already very user-friendly. I use Canva and CapCut for most of my videos, and I can tell you that I didn't know anything about these apps until I started creating my own videos. And you can as well. And the other thing with not being a tech savvy is that all you need is your camera and a light ring. Pretty much that's it. Sometimes you don't even need a light ring. You can just use natural light and everything will turn out as beautiful as it can be. So if you're wondering, do I need to go for any training to start posting my videos? No, you do not. You just need your camera and you need some light. Personally, I've been using my iPhone for the last couple of years and it still works so fine. The only thing is that it takes up memory, so you really need a backup for your storage, for your videos, especially if you might need them in the future. There, you got it. The fourth thing is that you can build a personal brand or business. Do you know how many people are living off YouTube as their main source of income? I'm headed over there and hopefully one day I can utilize this as part of my passive income, which is coming on the next topic. Many people sell their products on YouTube. Many people are part of affiliate programs, AdSense, which are part of passive income, which end up turning into full income. People have quit their 9-to-5 job. People are living their lives, touring the world, working few hours and still enjoying life to the fullest. So if you're 40 plus, you can turn this into your dream life. And how many people have been laid off within the last couple of months since the beginning of the year? Many people have lost their careers. And if that's the only source of income they had, then they're left jobless. So if you have passive income coming from a different stream, whether it's from your personal brand or whether it's from the goods or services you're selling through YouTube, then you have something to leverage on. So don't sleep on it. Be able to tap on the different streams of income that can start from passive and end up being your main source of income. The next thing is that authenticity wins. Today I'm just sitting here talking to you guys freely without even reading a script. I've used my teleprompter in the past, but when you just sit down and speak freely out of your mind, out of your heart, it brings out a different vibe of your information. It brings out a different aspect of you as an individual and what you really want to share with your audience on the other side of the screen. So if you're ready to share your world, come down, sit, and just speak out of your heart. And sometimes it's very hard to share what your experiences are, especially when you have to share it with strangers, because one thing you know for sure is you will meet people who will judge you, you will meet people who will not be supportive, and at the same time, you will meet people who will use your experience as something to bring you down. But you know what? Keep your eyes on the goal. Next, you set your own rules. And that's where we come in as 40 plus people. You've lived through so many years to the point where you've come to realize and filter what really works for you as an individual. If you want to post every week, that's good. If you want to post once a day, that's good. If you want to post once a month, that's fair. But let me tell you, you set your own rules. Ideally speaking, posting once a month is not going to help you leverage your viewers, your audience on the other side. You need to be more consistent for them to know that whoever we are watching from is serious, and I can look forward to his or her videos once a month, once a week, or once a day, or twice a week, whatever frequency you choose from. But I will definitely advise against posting once a month or every 2 weeks. Personally, I'm still trying to be more consistent on that, but more consistency helps you leverage better on your viewers and on your audience. The other thing is that you can inspire a new generation. Having lived through many years of experience, whatever you learned in your 20s, which you can't go back and change, can be utilized to help those people in the 20s so they do not make the same mistakes, the same choices that you made that are putting you down in one way or another. The other thing is you can use your experience to teach people DIYs, cooking, finance, anything you want to teach about. You can utilize your own channel to help you with that. The other thing that I want to talk about is that you are in control of your story. Yes, you can choose to share what you want to share and what you don't want to share. You don't have to share everything. Sometimes I watch people's videos and I'm like, that should really be kept private. But you know what? Do you? Whatever you want to share, you can share it and you choose your own story. You're probably wondering, okay, I am ready. How do I get started? The first thing is create that account. Many people already have Gmail. If you do not have a Gmail, which is linked to YouTube, go create one right now. It only takes minutes. You shouldn't spend a lot of time on that. You shouldn't pay anybody to do that for you. It's very easy. Just go create an account. Once you create your account, identify what you want to talk about. In this case, they talk about niche. Niche is specific to a certain area that you want to talk about. If it's lifestyle, if it's mindset, if it's motivation, if it's cooking, makeup, finance, whatever you want to talk about, choose that. It can go with your passion, but at the same time, you can explore and see what your audience wants to listen to. Personally, I've gone back and forth between my niches, and I'm at a point where I'm hoping to make a final decision. Yes, it's been back and forth mentally, and I'm like, you know what? I need to be serious about this and make my final decision. But once you identify that, make a short introduction video. I skipped this part, and if I'm to start a second channel showing my face, that's the first thing I'll do. Make a short introduction video introducing yourself, telling people who you are, what you're going to be talking about, what your channel is all about, why you've decided to start a channel. And this kind of sets the pace. At least when somebody is subscribing to your channel, they know who the other person is, what he or she will be talking about. So make sure you don't skip this introduction video. It is like a foundation for you. And then once you're done with that, start posting your videos. As I mentioned previously, be consistent. Let me tell you one thing from experience. This thing is time consuming. Yes, be ready to spend some time recording your videos, editing, and posting. And this can be daunting, let me tell you. It can be devastating sometimes, but you will not give up, right? Yes. Thank you for promising. Never give up on your YouTube channel, because once you build an audience, even if you don't post frequently in the future, they are there and they will be looking forward to your videos. And once you've decided to record and post, you can record several videos at a time and just schedule them to post at certain days of the week, several weeks out. And that's what I do sometimes. If I have my videos ready to go, I just upload them and leave them there ready to post automatically. So I hope at this moment you're ready to get your channel started. Here to support you. So if you're 40 plus, please get your channel started and you will not regret it. I'm enjoying this journey. It's been amazing. I have learned a lot. And before I forget, make sure you're watching videos from other similar creators. If you are in finance, make sure you're watching videos about finance from other people. If you are in cooking channels, make sure you watch videos related to yours, because through this, you continue learning, you continue growing, and before you know it, you will be the best version of yourself. Until next time, peace out.